How to recognize true love in a world full of false promises. Have you ever looked at a relationship, maybe even your own, and asked yourself, is this real love or just another letdown waiting to happen? Yeah, you're not alone. In a world full of dating apps, filtered selfies, and hashtag relationship goals flooding your feed, it's easy to feel lost. Everyone's saying the right things, but few are showing up in the ways that truly matter. So today, we're getting real. No fluff, no fairy tales, just the raw truth about how to recognize true love in a world that's full of false promises. Let's face it, love isn't always fireworks, romantic dinners, or handwritten letters. Sometimes, it's showing up on the bad days. It's listening, really listening, when your partner talks about something that matters to them. And it's being honest, even when it's uncomfortable. Real love isn't always exciting, but it is always honest, safe, and deeply respectful. So let's break it down. What is true love, really? Because once you know what it looks like, it becomes a lot easier to stop chasing the wrong kind. Hey guys, welcome back to Hersphere. I'm so happy to have you here. If you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And let's get straight into the video. Part 1. What true love really means. True love goes far beyond fleeting emotions. It's a deep bond built on these foundational principles. Unconditional acceptance. Loving someone means embracing them fully, flaws, quirks, and all. You don't try to mold them into your ideal version. You accept who they truly are. Trust and honesty. True love thrives in an environment of openness and truth. You can speak your mind freely, knowing you'll be met with understanding and not judgment. Selflessness and sacrifice. It's not about losing yourself, but about choosing the relationship even when it's hard. You care enough to show up and give, even when it's uncomfortable or inconvenient. Mutual growth. Love inspires both people to evolve, not stay stagnant. You cheer each other on, push each other forward, and stay present through every up and down. Respect and equality. No one holds power over the other. It's a balanced, mutual partnership. There are no manipulations or games, only communication, fairness, and mutual dignity. Emotional intimacy. You feel truly seen, heard, and valued, even when no words are spoken. There's a sense of emotional safety that allows you both to be vulnerable and real. Commitment through challenges. Love isn't just about how you feel, it's about what you choose every day. Even when life is messy, you stay, work through it, and choose each other again and again. Part 2. What love is not. Here's the truth. Sometimes what looks like love isn't. Obsession doesn't equate to love. If your partner is jealous, controlling, or constantly needing to check in, this isn't romantic. It's fear, masked as care. Convenience doesn't equate to connection. Just because someone is available or easy to be around doesn't mean there's a real emotional bond. True connection requires depth, vulnerability, and effort, not just proximity or habit. Drama doesn't equate to passion. Love shouldn't feel like an emotional roller coaster every day. That's not passion. That's emotional chaos. Part 3. Why recognizing real love matters. Your relationships affect your mental and emotional health more than you think. Here's why it matters to recognize real love. It protects your peace. True love creates security, whereas fake love leaves scars. It saves you time. No more investing years into relationships that were never going to last. It sets a standard. When you know what love should feel like, you stop settling for less. It helps you grow. The right partner won't dim your light. They'll help it shine, fuel your fire, and celebrate your growth. It affects future generations. If you ever raise children, the love you model teaches them what's normal and what's not. It stops the sunk cost trap. Just because you've been in a relationship a long time doesn't mean you should stay if it's no longer healthy. It reveals your capacity for love. True love helps you see what you're capable of when it comes to patience, forgiveness, and real emotional presence. Part 4. How to recognize it in real life. So, how do you actually know it's love? Here's how it feels. It is peaceful, not chaotic. You feel valued, not used. You feel inspired, not anxious. You feel like you've come home, not to a place, but to a person. And you're not constantly second-guessing. You're not exhausted from chasing their attention. They show up for you, and they follow through. Watch their actions, not just their words. Do they support you during the hard stuff? Or do they disappear? Do they respect your boundaries? Or do they push past them? How someone handles conflict says more about their love than what they post on Instagram. Part 5. The psychology behind it. Let's talk science for a second. True love has a psychological foundation, and understanding it helps you love smarter. Have you heard of the attachment theory? Attachment theory explains how our early bonds with caregivers shape the way we form emotional connections as adults. It suggests that the quality of our first relationships, usually with parents, creates an internal working model that influences how we perceive love, trust, and intimacy later in life. There are 4 primary attachment styles. Number 1. Secure attachment. People with this style feel comfortable with intimacy and independence. They trust easily, communicate openly, and handle conflict without fear of abandonment. This usually stems from having reliable, responsive caregivers in childhood. Number 2. Anxious-preoccupied attachment. Those with this style crave closeness but often fear rejection. They may become clingy, seek constant reassurance, or overanalyze their partner's actions. This often develops when caregivers were inconsistent, sometimes loving, sometimes distant. Number 3. Avoidant dismissive attachment. These individuals value independence over intimacy, often distancing themselves emotionally. They may struggle with vulnerability, suppress their needs, and pull away when relationships get too deep. This can result from caregivers who are emotionally unavailable or dismissive. Number 4. Fearful avoidant disorganized attachment. A mix of anxious and avoidant tendencies. These people desire love, but fear getting hurt. They may send mixed signals, struggle with trust, and have turbulent relationships. This often stems from childhood trauma or neglect. The good news, you can heal. With self-awareness and the right partner, your attachment style can evolve. The other psychological foundations that help you to understand love are love languages. Love languages shows how we express and receive love. Words of affirmation. For these individuals, love is best communicated through verbal appreciation, compliments, and encouragement. Acts of service. Actions truly speak louder than words for these people. They feel loved when their partner helps with chores, runs an errand for them, or takes care of a task without being asked. Receiving gifts. It's not about materialism, but about the emotional value and intention behind the gesture, showing that someone was thinking of you and wanted to make you feel special. Quality time shows love through undivided attention, shared experiences, and being fully present with someone. It expresses that simply being together, without distractions, is a powerful way to feel valued, connected, and emotionally fulfilled. Physical touch. These individuals thrive on affectionate contact. Physical closeness makes them feel secure and connected. These are the 5 love languages. Learn yours, learn your partner's. It'll change your relationship forever. Final thoughts. Real love is worth the wait. In this swipe right, scroll fast world, love can feel disposable. But the truth is, real love, it's rare. It takes time, maturity, self-awareness. But when you find it, it's calm, it's kind, it's safe, and it's steady. You won't have to beg for it, decode it, or fight to hold on to it. It will just be there, quietly, consistently. So, take your time, learn yourself, heal first. Then stay open, because the love you truly deserve, it's out there. And it's worth every step of the journey. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos on emotional wellness, relationships, and personal growth. And remember, love starts with you. Keep growing, Keep healing, and don't settle for anything less than real love.